طبعا كل طفل بياخد مصروف معين في البيت. هنخلي المدير المدرسة أو المسؤول عن مشروع الادخار ده هيحدد قيمة السهم بكام. لو الطفل زاد عن قيمة السهم ده، مثلا قيمة السهم بجنيه، جه الطفل حط 2 جنيه، هيسأله انت جبت الجنيه التاني ده منين؟ ده على سبيل المثال. ويسأل أهله كمان في البيت، لازم تبقى فيه متابعة، الطفل مش هيتدخل لوحده، لازم الأهل يكون عنده علم بكل شيء عشان ننمي عندهم فكرة إن كل واحد لازم يكون مرتبط بالعيلة كويس، في ترابط اجتماعي. كمان احنا ممكن نخلي حد أكثر للأسهم مثلا في الأسبوع 10 جنيه بالنسبة للأطفال، 20 جنيه. زاد عن كده الطفل هنسأله انت جبت منين وعملت ايه بالظبط. بالنسبة بقى لمشروع التكافل، طبعا في أفلاطون جزء ادخار وجزء تكافل. التكافل بيبقى براحته.
Can you first translate
yeah.
this? Because
what he's saying is, of course, it will be done with the accountability and supervision. If you earn £2, they will ask you from where, how did you get it. So it's
okay. So there is a way.
So there is no question of illegal activity. It's also supervision.
Okay.
And you also mentioned the participation of the parents.
The parents and the school should be involved to participate. Okay, I'm going to, I think you were first. Please.
Thank you. Actually, we are not afraid of the future with the children like this, who thought out of the box to think about the kind of business they can go in. But like the former speaker said, I want to know the balance between our role as children and to our parents. To the extent that in the course of probably trying to place emphasis in entrepreneurial issues, will it not affect so much of your role in the home? Because our parents expect certain things from us, our teachers expect certain things from us. So what I'm really asking is that to what extent will we marry the two ends? So that as a child, I'm guiding my son, I'm guiding my daughter to ensure that certain things, there is a balance between your entrepreneurial skill and your work as it should be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a very good point, and you are dying to answer it.
It's something that we have, when we talked about presenting, some concerns came up about kids leaving school or not doing responsibilities that they have at home, but we are not saying that. We are saying that these entrepreneurial skills or these entrepreneurial businesses or whatever should be part of the programs of the school and should be part of the responsibilities that their parents are helping them. Yes, the parents should help them with this. And not only, so that's what we say, that it will not be a replacement of school, and it will not be no, exactly.
Okay. Now, you were first. I'm coming back to you. Also coming back to her.
I have two questions for the children, and one flows to the other. Here we are talking about child and youth financing. And in the previous sessions that you were not part of, some adults are of the view that the accessibility to the children's or youth accessibility to finance should be curtailed. You shouldn't have unlimited access to finance because of the age gap you are in, and there is a legal limitation to that already. If you're not 18, there are certain things that you cannot do. But there is the drive from some adults for you to have that access to financing. Now, on the part of those who believe that you shouldn't, they feel, oh, children are very eccentric, they are very erratic, they won't use the money for the right purposes. They go using the money to buy games and sweets and chocolates and what have you. Now, you've been having this training somewhere at the resort. The question is, how do you convince the adults to change this mindset? How do you convince the regulators to bring about a change that you can actually handle money in a responsible and mature manner? And I want one of you to answer that.
Thank you. So the question is, have you been talking about ways to show adults, to convince adults that children can be trusted with money and that they won't just buy games or sweets? I'm just going to wait for the translation to see, because any of you wants to answer it?
I think the student from Norway, where they have the 11th and 3rd grade teaching the subject,
Yeah.
they can have a answer to that question.
But what we want to talk a bit about is some adults say you shouldn't give children too much access to finance. You shouldn't give them the possibility to lend money, maybe to start a business, because they will not use the money wisely. They are too young to be trusted with money. And what we want to see is if you have discussed this and if you came up with solutions to change this.